Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Scorpio February 19, 2022. Put your foot down today. Don't let others push you around anymore. It could be that you are used to just letting people have their way in order to keep the peace. The problem with this, however, is that your own dreams and goals may be getting lost in the fold. Don't lose sight of your true destination. There is much more to life than you might see on the surface. Dig deeper. You are by nature a spiritually inclined person, but today your mind is on the other things. Insights and revelations could come thick and fast, and you might want to express them through artistic activity of some kind. Relationships of all kinds, particularly romantic ones, take on a new and more karmic aura. Meditation could help you make sense of all this, as could processes like past life regression or rebirthing. In the absence of this, write down your thoughts. Your brain has kicked into overdrive, and at times you may feel like it is a runaway truck on a downward slope with no brakes and no turnouts. Although this may be a frightening thought for you, it is also an exciting one. The good news is that while on this crazy kamikaze path, you are likely to come up with brilliant ideas and ingenious thoughts that will bring tremendous progress to whatever projects you have in the works. Don't be surprised if you have bursts of inspiration today. You can expect to be especially efficient, and your imagination will conjure up all sorts of new and interesting ideas for projects. Since you are highly intuitive right now, communication will be open and congenial. You are so receptive to the thoughts of others that you are able to anticipate their needs. Not surprisingly, this makes you popular indeed. To put it mildly, you are somewhat overwhelmed with what is expected of you. There are frequent misunderstandings, especially with relatives and friends. To avoid making the tense situation worse, refrain from acting in the heat of the moment. You need a great deal of time and patience for talking things over to clear matters up. Today's the kind of day to make your own lunch and bring it to work in a brown paper bag. Then when the madness gets to be a bit much, you can take a walk to a park and eat in peace. You come under intense scrutiny and react badly to criticism you might receive from people you care about most. Emotional outbursts lead you to say things you later regret. It is probably best if you try and remove yourself from any tense situation to a quiet place where you're able to reflect on how you feel. You might surprise others with your frank words. Sometimes you are shy and tactful, almost painfully polite. But right now you might not care what other people think about you. You could feel stirred up by something that is happening in your professional environment. You might want to put your foot down and to rebel a little. Your passionate views and fiery energy could inspire others to make some improvements. Expect to feel more outgoing and enthusiastic today. It's not unusual to wake up with a smile on your face and full of energy when there's a vibration in the air. It adds to your creativity, ingenuity, and ability to really enjoy things as they happen. If you enjoy creative activities such as painting, writing, or crafting, this is an excellent time to explore more of what you can express in this way. You are sure to enjoy every minute. You are fired up, revved up, and ready to go. Your passions are running high right now, causing the women around you to give you more than a passing glance. It is likely that you, however, only have eyes for one special someone. Why not make an impromptu date for this evening? You could go somewhere formal and quiet for dinner, then indulge your playful side and go to an improvisational comedy show. You could probably use an infusion of fun right about now. Just in time for the weekend, the sun returns to a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart today, as it does at this time every year. Since his return in 2012, the Sun has returned to find dreamy Neptune, shining the solar spotlight on not just matters of the heart and all things fun, playful, romantic, and creative, but the dreams he continues to nurture year after year. What is not the norm is for the Sun to return to find Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion here, with the giants of the solar system joining forces to make this area of your life a priority. The sun's return to your romantic sector today is something that happens at this time every year, turning the solar spotlight onto matters of the heart and all things romantic. Yet returning to find both Jupiter and Neptune, the planets of luck and dreams here is anything but, and while you have had one or the other when the sun is here before, never at the same time. Welcome to the start of the most romantically charged months of 2022. Your tarot reading for today. Strength, the High Priestess, and Judgment. You feel that despite the challenges you have been faced with in the past, present or future, you will find the strength and courage to succeed. Whether you are recovering from ill health, a broken marriage or relationship, or challenges at work, you will find the willpower to come out on top. If you are looking to give up any bad habits, such as smoking or drinking for example, this is a good time to do it. You are feeling uneasy and insecure, something in your gut is saying, be careful, all is not as it seems, something just doesn't feel right. Delay any decisions or actions until you have answered your concerns. If you are male, this card could signify a significant woman in your life being a bad influence right now. If you allow fear to stop you from taking a chance or a new possibility, then you will lose out. Do not ignore the new opportunities being presented to you. A decision, new job or relationship could change your life for the better. Do not refuse change when change at this time is vital. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Outcomes may well be delayed. However, this is a time for positive action and not passiveness. Our eyes in the sky. The Libra moon forms a supportive aspect to Saturn early this morning, helping us set structures around our professional and romantic goals. However, a harsh aspect to healing asteroid Chiron a short time later threatens to challenge our energy level. The balance you keep between your responsibilities and self-care is an important theme today, so you need to make sure you're checking in with yourself often to avoid tiring yourself out. This gains further traction when an unbalanced aspect to unpredictable Uranus throws a wrench in our plans, leaving us scrambling to hold things together. Venus forms an off-putting aspect to hazy Neptune, and confusion could manifest in romantic partnerships as well. Keep your guard up against overly charismatic people right now, because there is a chance you could be taken for a ride if you fall too hard for charm over substance. Though the day may feel like it's filled with uncertainty, fluctuations in energy, and confusion, things clear up this evening when the moon shares a supportive connection to Mars. You'll likely feel motivated to work on a passion project or even spend a little one-on-one time under the sheets, but try not to stay up too late. A connection between the moon and Neptune could bring strange dreams your way tonight, but try not to read too much into them. Any messages that come through will likely be too convoluted to unpack. At this time, we easily tackle responsibilities by determining urgency and priority. This aspect perfects while some of us are still asleep, so our dreams may aid us in making decisions, guiding us to obvious conclusions through symbolism. In waking life, we might receive sound advice from elders or bosses, those who have developed more experience having been in the game longer.